Oh, bro, I love cereal, but I can't eat that stuff anymore. I'm a grown adult and I'm gluten intolerant and gotta watch my sugar intake. Oh, bro, what's this? Magic spoon. It's got 0 sugars, 4 net carbs, 13 proteins. Oh, man. Hi, my name is Dave Roman, and I'm a cartoonist and a cereal enthusiast. And if you're anything like me, you have been bombarded by advertisements on Instagram and Facebook and other social media sites for all the new cereals that keep coming out that I guess are healthier and more eco-friendly than the ones from our childhoods. I've been eating cereal since I was a little kid, like most people. Still love cereal as an adult. Can't stop the excitement. Sometimes I'm happy to just skip regular meals and just go straight to cereal as a dessert, and I'm genuinely pretty happy with that. So yeah, I grew up eating lots of more boring cereals, like Cheerios and Rice Krispies and Corn Flakes. Not that they were boring, but I guess those were considered healthy at the time, but now not so much. I think they've been kind of disputed for their health value. I guess that's where these new, actually healthy cereal companies are coming in to the market. And I've never tried any of them. This is my first time. I thought I would just go all in and try a bunch of them. I kept seeing them in the supermarket, kept seeing the ads, and I thought, why not try them all at once and do like a taste test comparison? I started, there were a lot to choose from actually. So I decided to just go with one flavor profile, the ones that seem to be replicating Fruit Loops. Now, full disclosure, I did not grow up eating Fruit Loops. I don't think we ever had Fruit Loops in my house as a child. My parents certainly never bought it for us. Like I said, we mostly ate Cheerios and Rice Krispies. The fanciest cereal we ever got was Captain Crunch. Like that was like sugar time explosion was Captain Crunch. But I do remember going to other people's houses, and whenever I would go over there, I would check out their cereal nooks and see what they had, and I would take a few sneak sneak tastes. So I do remember what Fruit Loops taste like. I don't think I've ever met anybody who like loves Fruit Loops. I hear a lot of people talk about Lucky Charms and then like the Flintstones cereals, Fruity Pebbles, when you're talking about sugar cereals, or maybe like Choco, like chocolate crisps. But Fruit Loops is kind of like the standard cereal in a lot of ways. I feel like a lot of people just kind of associate it with breakfast cereal, at least 80s kids like myself.
Excellent!
But I don't really think I've ever met someone who's like, oh my God, Fruit Loops, my favorite. Now, we do feel fondly about Old Toucan Sam, one of the great cartoon mascots of the 80s.
Ah, yes, Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
How does he stand up against the Trix Rabbit? That's for another video.
Tricks are for kids, tricks are for kids. Well, today, they're for rabbits.
But yeah, Fruit Loops. In fact, the supermarket I went to didn't even have full-size Fruit Loops. They only had the multi-packs of different little boxes, which is great because I'll be honest, I don't really think I want to eat a whole box of Fruit Loops. Don't love them. And like I said, I really do love most cereals, but this one, it's just fine. But this will be our, I guess, what do you call it? What's the scientific term? This will be the control to see like what I think what they're going for, and then we'll try these other cereals, of which I feel like Magic Spoon is the most famous. This is the one at least has the biggest advertising push on all the podcasts I listen to. Today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, the Magic Spoon. There be fairy wings and unicorn fiber in each and every morsel. So try a box, won't you? And then free 3 Wishes I've seen a lot in other stores, specifically Whole Foods. And then this one, this doesn't even look like cereal. This just looks like like a hipster packaging of like some fashion stuff. I don't know. What am I even talking about? So that we can have a fair comparison, I will actually be blindfolded for the first taste testing, just so I can not bring my discriminating self to the bowl. Ah. All right, so the original Fruit Loops, let's see. So they're kind of like Cheerios, just with very artificial coloring. Might be the same kind of food coloring that you use to dye your Easter eggs, like the paws dipping coloring. Ugh. And then, all right, these 3 wishes. Ooh, these look a little chunkier, a little hardier spheres or donut holes. And then the magic spoon. Ooh, these are smaller. Some of them are not even fully, they've got no holes. Ah! And then these Spark strawberry cereal. Admittedly, I think I messed up, and these are actually a little bit more like Crunch Berries. It's kind of like the Oops All Crunch Berries cereal. Not so much like Lifesavers or inflatable rafts. So maybe we should take these out.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other before I finish my song?
Bowl 1, we will pour the original Fruit Loops. Got a perfect one size serving there. And we'll have the 3 wishes. Ooh, I didn't realize they're all the same color, just red. I thought they would be multicolored, but I guess Fruity just mashes up into this like pink color. Got to keep track of these, or I might actually forget which is which. And then we've got the magic spoon, which are very colorful, but kind of pastel-y colors, mostly like Easter colors. Not as bright, a little bit more natural, especially compared to the original Fruit Loops. And we'll actually take the Spark out of this taste test for now, just because it's not actually the same shape as the rest, so it's kind of its own thing. Because I'm lactose intolerant and suffer from IBS and other health issues, I generally don't drink regular milk anymore. So I would usually have oat milk or almond milk and sometimes rice milk. Today I think I'll use the oat milk because it's extra creamy and it tastes the most like my memory of original cow milk. So in terms of recreating that magical experience of eating cereal as a kid, I think this will do the best job of transporting me to that state of mind. Science. I'm also going to set a timer on my iPad so that we can see how long the cereals go before they get soggy. That doesn't matter to me personally, but I know that that was a big deal, at least in a lot of the commercials for cereal in the 80s. So I figured I would just see how long they go before they get soft.
Your mom says Crispix won't get soggy in milk. Highly unlikely, Susan.
Yeah, highly unlikely.
See?
Let's start the timer. Sounds good. Oh, yeah. Boom.
Ready?
All right, we'll actually take my glasses off so I'm really blind. Definitely can't see. All right, I'm mixing the cereal bowls up. Trying not to spill it all over myself. Probably should have planned this out a little bit better, but here we go. All right. I have no idea which cereal is which. 3 bowls. All right, I probably should have spun myself around too, like pin the tail on the donkey. Can I even find a spoon? This is going to be super awkward. All right, number 1. Middle bowl. Super crunchy. Doesn't taste delicious on the first bite. Yeah, that crunch is super solid. Very satisfying. But right now, the taste, just okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the one to the right. All right, and there's one to the left. Yep, there we go. Just gotta find the spoon. Take a bite. Texture of this one is a little more like Captain Crunch. Also crunchy, not as crunchy though as that previous one. It's like not a lot of taste up front, but a little bit of an aftertaste. There might also be some real fruit in there. Notice a little like slightly chewier part mixed into the crunch. That could be real fruit. Guess is a good thing. All right, let's find that second. Oh, we tried the middle one. Now this is the one to the left. Hopefully you find the spoon. I am going to guess that this is the real Fruit Loops, just because it tastes the most like nostalgia.
I detect with my beak the fruit flavors I seek. But where?
Without seeing the visual, it actually does taste a little bit like Captain Crunch. I know I said that about the last one. Texture of the last one was like Captain Crunch, but not the taste. This one, it's probably an artificial taste, but it's very pleasing and actually feels more natural without being able to see it, like just the taste buds going off. And it might just be the familiarity of the situation. So far, I like this one the best, just in terms of pure taste. Let's go back to this middle one, see if it's still as crunchy as I thought it was before. Nope, still crunchy. This is a man's cereal. This is like what they eat in Scotland. Burly men eating this super crunchy, hearty cereal. Not bad. Don't love it, especially after eating the one to the left. Let's try this one more. I feel like this is the one I like the least, but let's see now that it's been in milk for a little bit, soaking up. Yeah. I don't want to say it tastes like medicine, but it kind of tastes like medicine. I can't imagine eating this one for pleasure, but it might be the healthiest one. Who knows? All right. Without seeing them, my guess, just from what I remember of the visuals, I'm going to say this is the magic spoon. This is the 3 wishes. And this is old school, classic. Toucan Sam approved. Let's see if it still tastes good. Yeah, actually tastes a little bit like Rice Krispies and Cheerios and Captain Crunch merged together. I feel like the artificial flavoring is kind of faded away. Maybe it's just been diluted by the milk. Ta-da! Let's see how I did. All right. Yeah, so this is the Magic Spoon. Woo! That was definitely my least favorite. Sorry, Magic Spoon. I like your box. Very cute box. But they're going to say it's not so delicious. Ahem. This video is no longer sponsored by Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon out! And then the second choice was the 3 wishes. fruity flavor. This is something. Definitely. What do we got? This is now 7 minutes on the clock. This has been soaking in its milk for almost 8 minutes, and it's still really crunchy and pretty satisfying. I like these shapes. Flavor's warming up to me a little bit. Sometimes these things, you just gotta get used to them. Look at the colors on the original Fruit Loops are so garish. Scary. Almost like nuclear fusion. But dang it, that artificialness is good. There's a reason why kids like it. And I'm saying that as someone who doesn't normally like Fruit Loops. Now, that doesn't mean I would keep eating these because, well, I'm going to finish this bowl. But I will probably not go out of my way to ever eat this again. But if I'm stuck in a hotel or something and that's the only cereal that they have.
When in Rome. The forbidden fruit.
Three Wishes is probably the one that, if I'm trying to be good, I probably try to force myself to learn to enjoy. But I'll be honest, don't love the fruity flavor that much. So I think what I will do is probably try other Three Wishes flavors and see how the other flavors stack up. There might be another flavor profile that is more to my palate. But can't complain about the quality of the cereal itself. Seems pretty well made. Still very crunchy. 10 minutes in. Not looking forward to trying the Magic Spoon one again. But I will. Colors, I don't know, something about these colors also not that great looking. To each their own, right? I'm sure this is somebody's favorite cereal. Sorry, brand new organic cereals. You're probably a lot healthier, but they have not yet perfected the taste. I guess if I had never had this, and I guess if no one's ever had this, and this is the first cereal you ever had, you might quite like it. I'd give it a chance again. Like I said, I'm going to try a different flavor, see how it stacks up. Maybe with a different milk, it tasted a little bit different. I guess we could try that real quick and just see if it's any better. All right, let's try it with some almond milk. I'm not going to do the blind test this time, but la 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 la. Man, I could really go for some Mr. T cereal right now. That would be the jam. Okay, Three Wishes. Second chance. The added taste of vanilla from the almond milk does help a little bit. I would say that would be the way to have it if you're going to have it. It just has like a soapy quality, like you forgot to take, like you didn't properly wipe the soap off of the dish. Sorry, dudes. Sorry, hipsters. Oh, man. So not cool, bruh. We can't help it if we like what we like. Which is not to say that I wouldn't try another Magic Spoon cereal. I'll give another one a chance. But as of right now, definitely not going to finish the rest of this box. Maybe I'll cut it out. It is pretty cute. Extra bonus, I will try the Spark strawberry cereal, which, like I said, is actually more like Crunch Berries. They're not loops. But maybe that's the best of the bunch. Maybe loops just aren't the right shape for cereal, except Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, and Fruit Loops. All right, Off Limits vegan spark strawberry cereal. Nothing artificial. Not bad actually. This is pretty good. I don't think I would eat this on its own, but I would probably take these and add them to another cereal. So like you could take some Cheerios and then add these berries to them. That could be pretty good. Regular Captain Crunch, but then add these crunch berries. So it's like a little bit healthier. You're shaving off like 25% of the bad stuff. Super crunchy, super firm. Yeah, good job. Technically the best of the bunch. Bunches of berries. Oh yeah. And there's drawing tips on the back of the box. So as a cartoonist, I love it. All right, there we have it. My very first cereal taste test comparison. Um, if you've tried any of these cereals or you know of any cereals that you think do it better, let me know in the comments. Reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. And if there's any other cereals you'd like to see me try, I'm happy to do so because honestly, I would do it anyway. So yeah, I hope this was informative. If not, sorry. I hope you have an awesome future full of delicious things and lots of enthusiasm. See you then. Enthusiasm.